line behind it now. Ready?
Is it? Yeah, it's on.
Okie dokie, good evening everybody. Welcome to Leeds. Welcome to a rather windy Leeds. evening. Goodness me, we've got a nice little aircraft coming in. We've got a little PC-12 inbound. Track number 7 worldwide. Wow, it's on short finals. Let's see if this gets in this wind. We are running on one internet connection tonight, I'm afraid. That's the reason we've just been struggling to start there. And that's something I'll have to sort out back at home later on. So let's hope it holds up. So this is a Dutch PC-12 that's coming in. Papa Hotel Bravo Romeo Alpha. That's quite interesting. Out of Antwerp. Did have a Jet 2 just land about 5 minutes ago. That did a go around earlier. It's got in on its second attempt, we believe. You can tell this is a PC-12 just by all the flashing lights. Left, right, left, right. So we're chasing lights tonight. Basically, we're in the dark. We're down in the car at the bottom of the bottom end of the runway. Is he gonna make it down? It's looking good. Yes, he's got it down. Right, let's have a look in the chats. Who have we got? Oh, blimey. Becky Davies first in the chat, as always. Let me just change my settings onto live chat. Here we go. Yin Cafe Spotter, hello to you. I'm Travels. Hello, Bob. How are you doing, pal? Beep, beep. Jill Rogers, hello there. Martin Naylor, hello to you. Jim T, hello there. Jim says we've already had a go around. That was the Jet 2. Laura Maloney, hello there. Danny Rumsey, hello to you. Jack Sims, hello there. Sam's Planes and Trains, hiya Sam. M Firefly, hello to you. Kev Weaver, Alan Hargreaves, Rich North, Freddie O, hello to you all. Colin Dutton, Michael, hello there. Rob Gunn, God, so many of you in the chat this evening already, wow. Christopher Boys, Jane Clark, hello there. Canal Kurdistan, Axis Productions, Marilyn as well, hello to you all. Tony Christie as well, hello. Alex Stotts, hello Alex. Deborah Me, hello Deborah. Bobby Hoskins, hello to you. HD8, Melissa Jackson Bailey, Debbie, Sarah Lancaster, Dean Winspear, Donald Kelly, Robin, Dave Billington, wow! Farran Travels as well, hello to you all. Have I missed anybody out there? Good evening, welcome to Leeds everyone. So, basically we're here just to see if we're going to get a few go-rounds. We've just had one before the stream started, while we was struggling with the internet. Lynn Kasatkin, good evening Lynn. I'm looking at the internet figures as well. It's not good, I'm afraid. It's dropping away. It's way below what we need. So apologies if it's not good tonight, but we'll have that sorted later on. Rich North, hello to you. Jamie Pickles, hello. Kevin Ellis, Anna Moy, hello there. So that was quite a nice little PC-12 there that just landed. I don't know how long that's staying. It's gone into multi-flight.
like you said.
Looking on flight radar, there is a Ryanair heading this way. That's just coming over Scunthorpe at the moment. Patrick's with us in the chat as well. Patrick Corsack, how are you doing, pal? Says the wind is gusting up to 32 knots with wind shear reported on final. Patrick's had his scanner on. Aviation car human, hello to you. Deborah's pressed the like button. Thank you everyone that's hitting the like button, it's very kind. So we are inside the car tonight. We're keeping sheltered from the rain. Tom's in the driving seat.
Yep, hello everyone.
Just don't set off, will you, Tom?
Try not to.
Farang Travel says the wind's getting up again. It's not really gone down today, to be honest. It's been pretty wild all day. Pete Leeds, hello to you. Internet's back up again now. Bit strange running on one connection. 1 minute the internet's fine and the next minute it just drops away almost down to zero. If you run with more than one connection, that doesn't happen. It tends to stay steady. Sarah Jane, good evening Sarah, says thunder and lightning. We saw bolts of lightning as we were driving here, didn't we, Tom?
We did.
It was pretty cool. Just the one. That bolt of lightning that we saw was off in the direction of Harrogate. How do you start a poll, Tom? Okay, let's have a bit of fun. I've started a poll. So this is for the next Ryanair to land. Get your bets in now. Will it land? Yes. Will it land? No. If you think it's going to do a go around, hit the no button. Let's see what everybody's thinking. You can also put your thoughts in the chat as well. Dogwood67, hello to you. Blimey, Rich North, you've been about a bit today. And Firefly saying, love the flying vid and music. That was a bit of your work, that wasn't it, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been out delivering furniture as Rich. That's why he's been here and there and everywhere. So we've had 45 votes in the poll so far. The majority of you are thinking it's yes, this Ryanair's going to get in. %69% of you saying yes, 31 saying no. Steve Goodsell, good evening. And Gojo Love, good evening to you too. What we're looking at now, Tom, we're on the windsock.
Yep.
Yep, it's pretty much horizontal, having a good flap around. Patrick must have his scanner on, says Ryanair is cleared for the approach. Let's have a look on flight radar. Where is he? He's just north of Doncaster at the moment. And also, just to the west of Sheffield at the moment, we have Jet 2, Boeing 738 coming from Paris. That's inbound. It'll be inbound in the next 10 minutes. Now that's the Chanex 316. I thought that was normally operated by a 300 series. Simon Ice 41, good evening. So the Ryanair that's inbound is inbound from Warsaw, and it is a Polish registered aircraft, Sierra Papa Romeo Sierra Papa. He's just turning towards the field at the moment. Currently passing through 6,700 feet. $65 votes in the poll now. 68% of you are saying yes, this Ryanair is going to land. So it looks like we're all going for a yes. I'm going to say yes as well. What are you saying, Tom?
I'll go over go around.
Ooh. Right, I'm going to end that poll there, and I'm going to start a new one for the Jet 2. Okie dokie, there you go, it's in the chat now. So have you say, is the Jet 2 from Paris going to land, or are we going to get a go around off that one? Let's see what you all think. Let's see if we've got more confidence in the Jet 2 pilots. We've got 67% confidence for the Ryanair. Hannah Ward, hello Hannah. Dean Winspear's thinking Ryanair to do a touch and go and Jet 2 to land. Patrick's saying the wind is gusting up to 3.6 at the moment. And from the 260 direction, so that's quite a severe, pretty serious crosswind, is that? As we're looking at the airfield, the wind's coming from right to left. Kyle, very good evening to you. Yeah, you guys have got a lot more confidence in the Jet 2 pilots. 45 votes, 83% of you now saying yes, this Jet 2 will land. Patrick's got Ryanair in sight already. Oh, yep, we can just see the light coming through the clouds now in the distance. We'll zoom out. Rod Gill's with us as well. Hello Rod, good evening to you. We've also hit 100 likes already. Wow, thanks guys. Very, very kind. So this is the Ryanair that's on finals now, and this is just an 800 series 737. And Blick Fang is with us in the chat as well. Hello Blick, how are you doing? Kyle at Flight Radar as well, hello there. Okay, have you saying the poll for the Jet 2, and then I'll end it in about 20 seconds time. Tired and exhausted, hello to you. Ryan Garland as well, good evening. Sky Spy, hello to you. Right, I'll end that poll, and it is a massive 84% of you think the Jet 2 will land. Wow. You've got a lot more confidence in the Jet 2 pilots than this Ryanair. There we go. Okay, here he comes. I'll be quiet for a few minutes and let's see if he gets in. I'll be quietish. The Jet 2 is on finals behind this one as well, so you might see that pop out of the clouds any second. And the Dutch PC-12 is showing on flight radar again. Maybe that's going to come back out. He's currently sat on multi-flight at the moment. Okay, looking good so far. Oh, bit of a wobbly one, but he's got it down. Kyle says, I've heard we've got another storm coming. Blimey, this one hasn't even passed yet. So, well done Ryanair. He's down, safe and well. So to the 67% of you that said yes, he's going to make it, well done, give yourselves a pat on the head. So the next inbound, the Jet 2, 84% of you have said yes, it's going to land. Well, confidence is high. Can see the Jet 2 now, it's below the clouds. Graham G, 85, hello to you. Says there are plenty of go-arounds today. I have been at work myself today, so I missed a lot of the action, but yes, I believe there was a few go-arounds and a few cancellations, and all good fun, unless you're flying. Scotty 13, good evening. And Tower Checker, hello to you, how are you doing? Not seen you for a while. Howdy doody, good evening. Also want to say a big thank you to airlive.net who have added our channel to their site, so a big thank you to them. That's very much appreciated. Did say I'd give them a big shout for doing it, so airlive.net, they're always first on my Facebook every time something interesting happens in the aviation world. Tower Checker says, loving the weather. Okay, here we go. Is he going to stick it? Looking good. Looked a little bit lumpy, but he's got it down. Patrick says the wind at the moment 260 at 24, gusting 39. So these pilots are doing a fantastic job in this wind. I can also see the little Dutch PC-12 is taxiing out of multi-flight as well at the moment. So it's going back out again. That is Papa Hotel Bravo Romeo Alpha. PC-12 landed about 20 minutes back. Martin Naylor says, was fun driving to work this morning, dodging the wheelie bins. Yes, I had a few of them this morning. Paul Mansell, good evening to you. And Kyle from Flight Radar 24 says, Storm Jocelyn is the next name, Storm, to hit the UK tomorrow. Oh, we might have to come back tomorrow night, Tom.
I know.
Mr. Pingu's with us in the chat as well. Hello, David. How are you doing? And Paddy Spain, good evening to you. Patrick's saying, the Wizard due in 10 minutes. Let's have a look on Flight Radar. He certainly is. He's just north of Doncaster at the moment. That is an A321 Neo. Registration Hotel Alpha Lima Zulu Victor. PC-12 is just turning around at the top of the runway at the moment. Cut to that in a second. Okay, here it comes. So any spotters local that can see the departures and take flashing lights, Papa Hotel Bravo Romeo Alpha. I've not seen this one at Leeds before, or anywhere else actually. So, nice little private movement. And he's up and away safe and well. Mr. Pingu's gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, David. That's very, very kind. Sky Spy Aviation, Gojo Love, Jamie Pickles, Paddy Spain, and Scotty 13 gifted a membership. Thank you, David. Rod Gill says, did you hear about the Qatar C-17 diverted to Manchester last night? That's typical. Why didn't that divert when we were in there yesterday? Oh, it's frustrating. I did see a picture of it actually, Rod, on Facebook earlier. It looked very, very nice. What time did that land at Manchester last night then? And Maruda over in Harrogate. Hello there. Did you hear that bolt of lightning? It looked to be over in your direction about an hour ago. Simon Ice 41 says, nice playing the PC-12. I'd have one. I'd have one as well. Patrick with the wind update. Still gusting to 38. Roger Knock, good evening to you. Glenn 999, very good evening. Rod says it landed about midnight, so we didn't just miss it then, did we? That's that's good to hear. The only diverts we got on stream yesterday were Ryanair's, weren't they, Tommy?
I know, shame.
That's better than nothing. Okay, Wiz is on long finals at the far side of Leeds at the moment. He's just coming down through 5,000 feet. This is inbound from Warsaw. Should we have a poll again, guys? Let's do it. Okay, there you go. Have you say? Will the Wizz Air get in first time? Yes or no? Yeah, Rod's saying also Qatar 777 also diverted in from Heathrow yesterday. I did actually see that one last night, Rod. Very nice. Wizz Air down to 3,700 feet and just breaking through the clouds. How are you managing with the camera, Tom, in the dark?
Good.
Patrick says the Wizz Airs tend to struggle at Leeds in windy weather, so he's saying a go around. I'm going to say a go around this time as well. Let's go for a go around. John Hume, good evening to you. Colin says you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
It's not easy in car, is it, Tom?
No.
It's a lot warmer in the car. Surprisingly enough, I'm looking at the poll, you guys have got more faith in this Wizz Air getting in than you did in the Ryanair getting in. 76% of you saying yes at the moment, after 74 votes. Couple more seconds and I'll end that poll. If you haven't had your say, do it quick. Dwayne Curley, good evening, Dwayne. Right, I will end that poll. Poll ended. 75% of you say yes, it's going to land. Let's see. Looking good so far. Not a problem. So well done the 75% that said yes. Wow, we might be able to hear that big gust just came through there. Cookie Dough VR, good evening for you. And Carl Shield, good evening, Carl. Life should be more fair. With us in the chat as well. Hello there. Simon Ice 41 said he landed smoother than the other two. Right, back to flight radar for the next one. It might be. It looks like we've got a bit of a gap now until the next arrival. Cookie Dough says, where are you stationed? We are sat in the car in the lay-by at the bottom end of the runway. Yeah, go. Joe says coffee break gap. That is a good idea right now. I think the next plane's about maybe. Ooh, let's have a look. It's just at the bottom of Ireland at the moment, and it will be a Jet 2 from. Come on, flight radar. Jet 2 from Tenerife. Behind that, there's a Jet 2 from Lanzarote. So, yep, definitely coffee time. Do have a Ryanair due out in about 10-15 minutes. That's the one that arrived from Warsaw earlier on, the Polish registered one. Richard Kellett, very good evening, Richard. Marilyn says we are all sitting in the back seat with Nick. I'll shuffle up a bit, you can all squeeze in. It's not fair, Tom, you get all the leg room.
I know, you've not got much of you.
Aviation X Football, good evening to you. Says Storm Jocelyn is heading for us. When's that meant to hit then? Is that tomorrow? Or tonight? Or tomorrow night? Michael says we've had hailstones in Bradford. We got them on the way here, didn't we, Tom?
Yeah.
As well as the lightning and the rain. The guy on the weather forecast said it was going to really warm up, but it was only 6 degrees driving here. A random guy, good evening, down in South Leeds. Leonie Foxton, good evening to you. Rob Gunn, AK-47, says it must be hailing in Denham and Queensbury. There's still an ice age going on up in Queensbury at the moment. You get snow up there in July. Alan Calderbank, good evening. And Michael Gallant, hello to you. Brian Cassidy, hello Brian. Melissa says the storm is due to hit tomorrow night. Oh, we might have to come again tomorrow then, Tom.
Yeah, we should do.
Yeah. I do like watching these windy arrivals. The only problem with Leeds is it does tend to be quite slow. Paul Ford's with us in the chat as well. Good evening, Paul. And Andrew Peacock, hello to you. Andrew up in the Scottish Highlands. Wow, I bet it's a bit bleak up there. Seb's in the chat. Good evening, Seb. How are you doing, pal? Luive as well. Hello, Luive. And Alfie Fakri down in Lanzarote. Hey, how are you doing? I'm starting to learn where all you guys are now. Sarah Jane in Scarborough, Alfie over in Lanzarote, Carl over in Dublin, Seb just down at the end of runway 32, Bob down in Addingham, Sam's Planes and Trains somewhere down near Doncaster, Marilyn over in Holland. I'm learning. I'm going to be called Nick the Stalker next, aren't I? Marilyn's put some checker emoji in the chat. What are you looking at, Tom? Was he out on manoeuvres?
Yep.
Yep. Doing his thing. Her Flick, good evening, in Kiruna, is that in Sweden? I bet he's got some snow. Do you see the Northern Lights much, Hair Flick? Dave Billington, good evening, he's down in Liverpool. Richard Kellett up in Topcliffe. Gojo's in Vancouver. Wow. Do sometimes watch the guy streaming from Vancouver on airliners. I do enjoy that. He's a really nice bloke, is that fella? He's very watchable. Laura Maloney, halfway from Doncaster Sheffield Airport. Half an hour away from Doncaster Sheffield Airport. Mush is in the chat as well. Very good evening, Mush. So we are waiting for arrivals. Waiting patiently. Lots of aircraft on flight radar at the just around and about, but there's nothing coming in here at the moment. Internet's dropped out and it's building back up again. Yeah, Brian Cassidy says, I've been directly under the Northern Lights and it's one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. I'm very, very jealous. Ah, Seb says Henry's coming over to the Tass Fair next month. Laura saying she's down in Rotherham. Simon Ice 4-1 over in between Nottingley and Selby. Luke Nash, good evening to you. Big Red, hello there. Tom's telling me he needs a charger. Let's get you a wire, Tom. Just a sec. And a wire. And like a battery pack. If I can find it. There we go. There you go, kiddo. Flick saying yes, he gets the Northern Lights between September and March. You're very, very lucky. Midnight Star, good evening to you. Welcome along. We're just on a coffee break at the moment, Midnight Star. We've got no action. And T9 up 7504. Good evening to you. How are you doing? And Alfie Factory saying used to live in Leeds but is now based at Lanzarote. Oh, very nice. Lanzarote Airport. Even better. Lucky you. Denise in Rochdale. Hello, good evening. Stuart Lawson, down in Otley. Hello, Stuart. You can actually hear all the Canadian geese down on Yeadon Town. And Jane Clark, good evening. I live in Clown. I have never heard of Clown. Where's Clown? Sam's Planes and Trains saying 2 Ryanairs on the way, but Flight Radar already says they're diverting to Manchester. Surely that can't be right. I'm sure they'd have a go. Brian says Otley is supposed to have a cracking chippy. Is it as good as Murgatroyd's down the road from here? They do very nice fish and chips. Andy Taylor, good evening. Oh, and Alfie's a flight dispatcher in Lanzarote. Well, wow, what a great job. I think we're all rather jealous on that one. Out of interest, Alfie, what's the busiest day for movements-wise down in Lanzarote? Saturday seemed quite good when we last went down there for movements. It was very busy, and Tuesdays as well seemed to be quite a lot going on a Tuesday. So Clown is out on the outskirts of Chesterfield. That's you've learnt me something there. Also, we've passed 211 likes. Wow, thank you. That is very, very kind indeed. Thank you very much. Oh, Seb's saying that C-17s down at Manchester is getting ready to go. Carrying a cargo that's no one's allowed to see. That sounds interesting. Yeah, Alfie saying Lanzarote's busiest day is Saturday and Thursday in the summer times. Mark Hunter, good evening. I don't know if Lanzarote is still the same now, but Thursday used to be British Day. That's when all the British flights came in, and back in the olden days. I don't know if it's. I think it's a bit here and there at the moment. Big Reds down in Buxton. Absolutely no chance of remembering all this. See on flight radar, Qatar's Dreamliner just going into Manchester, just south of Leeds at the moment. Karen here, very good evening, Karen. And Greg Hoybers, hello to you. Still about half an hour before the next arrival, I'm afraid, guys. Hopefully we'll get a departure before then. Well, that's Leeds for you. That's why. That's why we prefer Manchester. And Hawk K. Good evening, Hawk. Andrew Rothnick. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. I've just found on Flight Radar we've got a bizjet inbound. It's just over the English Channel. A German Phenom, Delta Charlie Alpha Golf Alpha of Pad Aviation. That's making its way. There's actually, we're going to have quite a few arrivals all at the same time. There's a Ryanair just at the side of that German bizjet, actually, in the English Channel. There's also a Jet 2 just to the south of Ireland. There's a Jet 2 over Dublin. There is a Ryanair just making its way across the North Sea. There's also another Ryanair just, well, he's quite a long way off. He's over in, just a minute. Let's see. Yeah, the Ryanair that's at Faro to Leeds, it does show us diverting to Manchester on Flight Radar. Let's hope that's wrong. Surely they can't have made that call already. And the Ryanair that's over the North Sea from Riga, that is also showing us diverting to Manchester. Let's hope that's not right. Let's hope they come and have a go. Denise is having problems with her phone. Time for a new one, Denise. Get your hand in your pocket. And Richard Kellett says, wondering how many Ryanairs are based at Leeds. That's maybe one for the chat, is it? 2 or 3? I'm not sure. Alfie says 3. Patrick says 2 Ryanair 738s and a Max at the moment. Thank you. And Skip in Ohio in the USA. Hello to you. Welcome to a wet and wild Leeds. And Jay McHugh in Dublin. Good evening. And anybody that's just joined in the last few minutes, we are waiting for the next arrivals. They're on the way. Rod says a Ryanair's just gone around at Manchester, so it must be pretty breezy down there as well.
Ryanair's pinging on the ground here.
Oh, we've got Ryanair pinging on the ground, so that might be the next movement we get.
Go.
Is it pushing?
Yep.
So this is Ryanair to Warsaw. Polish registered Sierra Papa, Romeo Sierra Papa. Denise says, I hope you both wrapped up and got hot drinks. Well, there's no hot drinks, but we're in the car, so we're not too cold tonight. A lot warmer than we was yesterday, let's put it that way. Lindsay Louis, good evening. And Tina Bostrom in Sweden. Wow, hello to you. I think that's 2 people in the chat from Sweden. Have you got the Northern Lights there tonight? And the Groovy Gang Theatre Group. Good evening to you. Samuel, Jess, hello there, good evening. Might be able to hear the wind in the background, it's really whipping up again all of a sudden. Ah, Tina says it's raining in Sweden, so there'll be no Northern Lights tonight then. Raining in Sweden? I thought it'd be snowing out there at this time of year. Dan Darby, hello to you. So the next inbound has started his descent, is just halfway across the Irish Sea at the moment. 27,000 feet he's down to. And that PC-12 that we had take off a wee while ago, that's halfway across the North Sea, heading back towards Holland at the moment. Did he just run over? Tina says, yes, it's very expensive in Sweden. How much is it for a pint of beer out there, Tina? Looks like Ryanair's on the move. Rod says Eurowings has gone around at Manchester as well. They must have gone around before then. And Dan says, is it true LBA is the highest airport in the UK? It is the highest commercial airport in the UK. The highest airfield in England is Oxenhope, I believe, and that's about 15 miles to the west of here. Little grass strip airfield. That's around about 1,000 feet above sea level. I was lucky enough to fly out of there many years ago in a Cessna 152. As for Leeds, I think the threshold of runway 14 is 674 feet above sea level. Believe it or not, this end of the runway down here is actually higher above sea level than the 3-2 end, which we're looking at now. Even though it looks to go upwards up there, it's a bit of an optical illusion. Brian Cassidy looking for a bit of help in the chat there with a new Tinterweb provider, a new internet provider. If anybody can help him out. Lindsay Lewis says, is Leeds Airport easy to get to by public transport or coach? I want to go here in the summer with my kids. Not too sure, to be honest. I think it probably is. I think the bus service comes right up to the terminal from Leeds, or not sure if they still go from Bradford. They probably will do. And Tina says 90 sec for a beer in the restaurant. I have absolutely no idea what that's what 90 sec is in pounds. Dan Darby, thank you for that. I was just googling that actually. It's £6.78 for a pint of beer. Goodness me. I'd be broke before I was drunk, I think, on that on that money. Wow. Brian says whiskey, £7 a shot in Sweden. Hey, that's a man, Danny Jones is with us in the chat. Good evening, Danny. How are you doing, pal? Danny runs the Yorkshire Spotters website. We've just had a Dutch PC-12 about half an hour ago, Danny, departing. You probably know about it. Here comes the rain, it's chucking it down again. a pole. Okay, next to land will be the Jet 2. It's just over Liverpool at the moment, coming in from Tenerife. It's a Boeing 738. It's a Delta Romeo Tango Papa is the registration. He is down to 16,000 feet at the moment. Let's have another pull. Is he going to get it in? Start to pull. Jet 2 to land. Yes or no? Okay, guys, there you go. Have your say. Is this Jet 2 that's over Liverpool at the moment? Is it going to get in first time? Yes or no? Place your bets now. I'm going for a go around this time. And Danny Jones, that's the one, yeah, PHBRA. Sarah Jane, good evening, in Scarborough. Says, is Tom with us? He's quiet.
Hello.
Is he here? He's on the camera. He's in the driving seat. He's the boss. He's got all the leg room.
Move the chair forward if you want.
No, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm only kidding. Yeah, it looks like Manchester's suffering with go-rounds at the moment. Stuart says we need a go-around emoji. That is very true. That is very true.
Change the go along emoji for go around.
We could do. We don't use the go along emoji very much, do we? Or maybe the windsock emoji, so that doesn't get used much. I think we do actually need quite a few more members in before we can have us next emoji at the moment. Oh, here comes the hailstones. Mr. Pingu's still with us. I hope you're okay, David. If anybody can answer his question in the chat then. Must admit, I just tend to use flight radar as well. And Gojo says, I'm guessing Leeds Bradford is quite flat. No, not at all. It's quite a lumpy runway. It's on top of a hill, about 650 feet above sea level. Rod says there's been another go-around at Manchester. Patrick says the Ryanair from Manchester is diverting away after having 2 go-arounds. I wonder where he's going. Where's he going, Patrick?
Not from here.
Yeah, send him up to Leeds. I'm sure the wind at Leeds is stronger than it is at Manchester. Patrick says we've got a 7-4 going over at the moment. Oh, blimey, Patrick says we're gusting up to 4-7 at the moment at Leeds. Wow, so the wind has picked up. So with the wind gusting to 4-7, 90% of you are saying yes, this Jet 2 will land. I think, ooh, we're being a bit overconfident at 47 knots. Well, I'm in the 10%. What are you saying, Tom?
I think he'll land it.
Ooh. All right. Dino, hello to you. Welcome along. Just in time for the next arrival, Dino. It's just coming over Huddersfield at the moment, about 7 minutes out. And Farid Abed, very good evening to you. Samantha Hadley, very good evening. Denise is with Tom, says yes, it will land. Dino as well, going for the land. Come on guys, get your votes in. Only 11% are thinking there's going to be a go-round on this next arrival. The wind's 47 knots, guys. Danny says it looks like he's going for the hold. Midnight Star going for a landing.
He's going for the hold.
Yeah, looks like he's heading towards the hold. Maybe the winds are off limits at the moment. Hey, Samantha's with me, thinking of a go-around. I've been sat watching the flight radar more in the past 24 hours than ever before. There certainly has been. There's been some interesting diversions up and down as well. I think some planes have even been diverting abroad. Yeah. Cookie Dough's back. Welcome back. Hey, look, what's happened? The dots have gone. What's happened then? That's good. And Les Forrester, hello there. Who's going with a yes?
see it?
Surely not.
No, not quite.
Yep. Just locked us in. Patrick says the Jet 2 is holding for 5 minutes to let the weather past. Cookie Dough says, where are we parked? We're down in the lay-by, down by the end of the runway, down at end of runway 14. Patrick says, Wizz Air is on radar to Warsaw. That's going to be coming out fairly soon then. That's the A321neo that landed about an hour ago. Maybe a bit less. Okay, Tom was just trying to catch the Jet 2 that was flying over there, but it's it's a bit on the tricky side in the car. Okay. Thomas Weir, very good evening, Thomas. The second Jet 2 from Arrecife, Lanzarote, that's currently just over Anglesey. That's making its descent as well. He's down to 27,000 feet. You see it up the whiz, Tom? Or is it round the back?
It's round the back.
Gojo says the Aer Lingus from Dublin has been cancelled. All the flights are starting to get a bit closer now. The private jets just flying up through Wales at the moment. The two Ryanairs are about half an hour away. Be interesting to see if they do go straight to Manchester like it's showing on Flight Radar. I'm sure that can't be right. Dino says we've got over 260 likes. That's very, very kind, everyone. Thank you very much. It's very, very kind actually for a dark stream with not much movement. So yeah, really appreciated, guys. I think this is also the 4th day on the bounce where we've been live, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're getting a bit carried away, aren't we? Patrick says the Jet 2's coming round for the approach. That's good news. Right, I will end that poll in 20 seconds, guys. If you haven't had your say, have your say now. The 104 of you have voted so far. Wow. 105. Any more? Any last entries? Last minute entries? About to close it. Ooh, we had a couple of votes there in the last few seconds for the nose. Ah. Okay, I'm ending that poll now. So there we are. 87% of you think this Jet 2 is going to get in. 12%, and I'm in that 12, says no, we're going for a go around.
Please.
Is it taxi now?
Mm-hmm.
Got quite low internet at the moment, it's building back up again at the moment. Do keep having little internet dropouts. It's coming back. So it looks like we've got the Wizz A321 Neo taxiing out now. Excuse me. You want it, Tom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is Wizz, an A321 Neo, outbound to Warsaw. The registration on this one is Hotel Alpha Lima Zulu Victor. A 1,523 kilometre flight back to Warsaw. I'm just reading Mr. Pingu's comments in the chat there. Hope you're okay, buddy. Sarah Jane says fun and games at Manchester at the moment with go-arounds. Patrick's saying the wind here now gusting to 4-3, so it's dropped a little. Ryan saying, what's the weather like at Leeds? It's blooming awful. Yeah, it's rather windy. We've got intermittent showers of rain and hail. Wind up to 43 knots at the moment. Alan Longley watching from Fuerteventura. Oh, very nice. Hello to you. And Random Guy says, what's the biggest scheduled airline operating out of LBA? It is indeed the A321neo, which is what we're looking at now. It's the largest aircraft we're getting in here at the moment. Play Roblox with me. Good evening. Okay, it looks like the whiz is ready to roll. Here it comes. Dino says, can LBA still take aircraft sizes up to the 747 size? Yes, they can. I think the 400 series was a bit of a no-no, but the old 200s and 300 series have certainly been in here. Never had a 400 in. Pygard, good evening to you. Says the wind is 27022, gusting to 3-3 at present. Thanks for that. Jet 2's on finals, they on it. Yep, okay, we can see the Jet 2 on finals now. And this is actually track number 6 worldwide on Flight Radar. It's inbound from Tenerife South. Tracked by 1,628 people, and all of us at Blue Sky. I can count to 4. Good evening to you. Wind does seem to have dropped off a little bit at the moment. It's not blowing through the trees quite as hard as it was 10 minutes ago. Now track number 5 worldwide, this Jet 2. Okay, here we go. Let's see if the 89% of you are right. He's down. It's actually tracked number 4 worldwide now as well. Wow. So the majority of you were right. Well done. Give yourselves a pat on the head. I was wrong. Stand in the corner, face the wall. Next arrival's just about to swing onto the final approach track as well. He's down to 5,000 feet. Sam's Planes and Trains is doing well. He's got 4 out of 4. Samantha says, can I change my answer? Nope. Say again. Say again. Which one on? And Cirque Maxwell, good evening. Arthur Clark, hello to you. Says the wisdom of the crowd wins again. And Phil Bamford, this is interesting. The flight from Faro with Ryanair, the passengers were told before it took off they were diverting to Manchester and his mates on it. So maybe it's right then, maybe they're not having a go. That's interesting because the wind has actually dropped quite, it's very dropped off at the moment. Ian, good evening to you. And Christopher Haley, hello there, how are you doing? Patrick saying the current wind 26023 gusting 35. Okay, let's have a quick poll for this next arrival. Not set one yet, have we? So here we go. Get your votes in quick. He's on finals. We've got a few minutes to get your votes in. I'm going to say yes this time. I keep getting it wrong, so let's say yes. What are you saying, Tom?
I'll go with a landing.
The only go-around we've had so far is just before we started the stream, actually. Just as we were setting up. Which is a bit frustrating. Who's got every poll right so far then? Yeah, Patrick's saying the German Venom due in 10 minutes. That's going to struggle. That'll be interesting to watch. Marlene's got one wrong, the rest right. I can count to 4, says me. 4 out of 4 for Sam's Planes and Trains. If you've got all 4 right, just type me in the chat. Let's see. Mr. B out and about. Hello to you. Patrick says I've got none right. Right guys, 10 seconds on that poll. Glenn Bailey's got them all right. Sarah Jane's got them all right. Melissa's got them all right. All you had to say was yes to everyone and you've got them all right. Max Harris, why is Ryanair to Leeds diverting to Manchester? It looked like it was a planned diversion from earlier by the looks of things. Okay, I'll end the poll. And that is 84% of you going with a yes. 83%, sorry. And Vicky S, good evening to you. And Simon Bamford, good evening. Tony Else, hello Tony, how are you doing, pal? Gillian Newhill as well, welcome along. Just in time for this Jet 2. This is from Lanzarote. Is he going to stick it? Looked a bit of a wobbly one, but yeah, he's got it down. So well done everybody that said yes. The Masters win again. So next arrival will be the little bizjet, the little Phenom. This is going to be interesting. I think there's probably more chance of this Phenom going around than any of the others. So let's have a poll on the Phenom then. Let's just set this up. There you go, have your say. What are you going for, Tom?
He'll land it.
I'm going for a go around. Stuart Hodge, good evening to you. Danny's saying the Phenom's crew, a very experienced crew, so he's going for a land. A lot more no's in the poll this time. Can just see the bizjet on long finals now. Is just turning on to final approach. Also gone through 300 likes as well for this evening's channel, so thanks guys, that's very, very kind indeed, much appreciated. And Stuart, thank you for your kind comment, that's very nice. Drones and Planes, good evening to you. New subscriber, so welcome along. It says the Phenom will do a phenomenal job. Very good. Yes, Sam's Planes and Trains saying the two Ryanairs are indeed going straight to Manchester. That is a shame. I wonder what the passengers are going to think when they know that all the other aircraft are getting in here safe and well. I think I'd be a bit annoyed if I was on that plane. Sarah's saying, oh yes, there's a P8, an RAF P8 flying high over the field at the moment. Up at 32,000 feet. ZP 801 the reg, just going from south to north over Bradford at the moment. We've never had one of them in at Leeds. It'd be nice to see one of them in here. Maybe we'll get one day. Right, okay, I'll end that poll in about 10 seconds time, so if you haven't cast your vote, do it now. Okay, poll is ended, and let's have a look. 72% of you are saying this is going to be a landing, 27% saying we're going to get a go around. So for anybody that's just joined, this is a German Phenom that's on finals. Coming in from Faro. Yeah, play Roblox with me. Just take it easy in the chat. Patrick saying there was a P8 planned earlier at LBA and cancelled and never came. That's a shame. Looking good. He's got it down. So everything's got in. Come on then, hands up. Who got them all right? Who got all the polls right? Just type me into the chat if you got them all right. Rod says that Qatari C-17 is on the move down at Manchester. Oh, that would have been nice to have seen that. Sam's Planes and Trains got all 6. Well done, Sam. Roycin as well. Well done to you. Gojo, well done. Denise, well done. Dave Billington, well done to you. Hey, good bit of fun. Dino's leaving us. See you later, Dino. We might be up here again another evening this week if the wind keeps blowing. Don't forget, guys, we're on Facebook as well now. I do schedule my posts and tell you what's when we're going to be live on Facebook. So it's look us up. Don't know if one of the mods wants to put a link to our Facebook page in the chat. That'd be appreciated. And feel free to bang your pictures on there. The more the merrier. Internet's having a little drop out at the moment. Might want to zoom out, Tom. Seems to be done like that. Zoom out. Right out. That's it. I don't like it when you're doing it ever for some reason. I don't know why it does that. It's very strange. Right, guys, looking at flight radar, looks like them two Ryanairs have indeed gone to Manchester. The next arrival is miles away. It's still over Europe, I'm afraid. So we'll probably wrap things up for tonight then. The next arrival is a Ryanair from Gdansk. That is still over Northern Holland at the moment, I think. There's a Jet 2 over Germany and another Jet 2 over Germany as well. So they're still a long, long way away. So the wind is forecast to be strong. I think it's tomorrow night and Wednesday. Another storm coming as well. So we'll probably definitely come back and do this again. It's been a good bit of fun. Shame we've not got any go-arounds. The only go-around was just before the stream, which is a bit typical. So I'm going to call it a day at that, Tom.
Yeah.
No point sitting looking at nothing, is there? We'll go home and get some tea. I'm at late tea tonight. Right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bit of fun on a Monday night. Awful lot of likes as well tonight for a little old Leeds, so really appreciated. Mods, thank you very much. And Sam's put our link in the chat there as well, so that's the link for the Facebook page. Thank you, Sam, for that. Feel free to join. Yeah, really appreciate you guys being there, the mods. And all your kind comments in the chat as well. It's really appreciated. It's very nice. So we're going to do it again tomorrow, Tom?
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll check the weather. Check the weather forecast, eh? I think we probably will if it's windy. Okay, guys, enjoy your evening, what's left of it, and we'll let you know on Facebook when we're coming again. So take care, and we'll see you all later. Bye!